Congratulations on taking time from your busy schedule to learn how the Zen Body system can change your life and health forever. The following was an international presentation done originally by Dr. Donna Antar, MD, and Dr. Vincent Giampapa, MD, nominee for a 2014 Nobel Prize in Medicine, both on the Jeunesse Medical Advisory Board when Zen Body system was introduced to the world in late 2014. I'm J.W. Stratton from the Tampa, Florida area and Jeunesse Global, and although I'm giving this presentation, the words are mostly those of these two highly respected experts in anti-aging and the youth enhancement system proudly promoted by Jeunesse Global. First, from Dr. Donna Antar, MD. She's on the Jeunesse Global Medical Advisory Board and a specialist in anti-aging and mind and body medicine. Zen Body is like nothing you've ever seen before, unlike any weight loss or fat loss program you've ever seen. This is groundbreaking research, groundbreaking technology with tons of scientific backing. It works like nothing you've ever seen because it restores the body by youth enhancing the body. The diet industry would have us believe it's about weight, but it's not. It's about fat loss. It's about building muscle and lean tissue so we feel and look young, strong, and toned. Whatever our perfect body is, we can attain it with the Zen Body system. The diet industry would also have us believe that weight loss equals fat loss, but it doesn't. It usually means a little bit of fat loss and mostly muscle loss. You lose the most important thing to maintain your perfect metabolism, your muscle. Some people on our research panel didn't lose weight but lost tons of inches. Their waists are smaller, and some actually gained a few pounds but lost up to 65 inches. One lady lost 2 pounds but 16 inches. How would you like to lose a little bit around the middle? So does every person on the planet. If the diet industry really knew what they were doing, if anything out there actually worked and made a difference in people's lives, the rates of obesity would be declining. But not one country, not one in the entire world has been able to decrease the rate of obesity in over 30 years. The reason? Diets don't work. They don't change and restore metabolism, not the way Zen Body does. We'll hear the science behind that with the words of Nobel Prize in Medicine nominee Dr. Vincent Giampapa shortly. What if I told you our bodies already have what it takes to be perfect, to feel strong, to feel young, to feel fit, and be and look lean? What if we knew we had what it takes, but it was blocked by toxins, sugary beverages, high fructose corn syrup, blocked by processed foods, lack of sleep, and lack of exercise? Zen Body system is the first of its kind to restore, maintain, and unblock our perfect system. That lets us naturally have the body we want. Here are some of the results from the Zen Body system users. Here's Tom and Cheryl. Tom did no exercise because he had physical problems. Cheryl didn't have a weight problem, but how hard is it to lose that last little bit? Zen Body system makes the perfect body. Look at that. When Ray first started, he didn't do any exercise. You know why? He didn't feel good. He had no energy. It was too hard. As he started building muscle, just because his body was more in balance, he started feeling better, feeling happier. And guess what? He joined the gym and enjoyed finishing what Zen Body started. This is what youth enhancement looks like. And what about Sherry? Talk about losing 6 dress sizes. Talk about youth enhancement. She has 10 grandchildren. She looks younger now, even on her new driver's license. And since we don't have her license here, we'll use mine. Can you imagine getting your new license and seeing this kind of change? The first was last year before the Zen Body system, and the second was last month when I had to change my address. In those 4 months, I've lost 16 pounds and more importantly, 18.5 inches in those 4 months and feel better than I have in years. Laureen saw results in the first week. She lost 48 inches and 23 pounds over a 6-month period. She reprogrammed her metabolism, mind, and life with no feelings of deprivation. If you work with Zen Body, you don't just get smaller, you get younger. You get a younger body, and that's what we want. It's so easy. All you have to do is rip open a little packet, mix it with water, take capsules 60 minutes before your 2 main meals, and take the most amazing, delicious vanilla or chocolate shake at some other time of the day. Maybe breakfast, maybe another time. If I told you that's all you have to do, and if you do that every single day, day in, day out, until your body returned to its natural balance, would you do it? Isn't that easy? Now, words from Dr. Vincent C. Giampapa on how and why the Zen Body system is so effective. He's a founding member of the American Academy of Anti-Aging Medicine, the first president of the American Board of Anti-Aging Medicine, and has patents on surgical techniques. He's the 2014 Edison Award winner for the Healthy Cell Nutritional Supplement for Cell Health. He's on the Jeunesse Medical Advisory Board, one of our team physicians. He was nominated for a Nobel Prize in Medicine for his groundbreaking stem cell research. He's a director of the Giampapa Institute for Anti-Aging Medical Therapy, the founder of the Cell Health Institute, and he was awarded the A4M Science and Technology Award for development of the biomarker matrix profile, the first computer program to measure aging. He's the author of the first and only medical textbook on anti-aging medicine and age management, and his words come from his introduction of the ZEN Bodi system to the world in late 2014. ZEN Bodi system is one of the most important advances people have the opportunity to utilize. He's treated patients for the last 30 years on staying healthy and keeping the body one that's healthy, that looks youthful, lets you enjoy life with everyone around you. No matter how much money you have, without a healthy body, nothing really matters. He was proud to introduce this system to the world in late 2014. In his research, especially in recent years, he's been looking at where the aging process really happens. They've targeted inside each of the 50 trillion cells, and for the first time they're starting to understand the science behind that and how we can enhance and improve their function so that our lives and those of others around us are better too. ZEN Bodi system focuses on where the aging process originates and occurs, and Jeunesse is the first company to offer this scientific approach to youth enhancement. ZEN Bodi system actually addresses the root cause of why our metabolism ages and our bodies change, and gives you the tools to do something about it. Frankly, in the past, everyone was looking for the answer. The science has been condensed and put in such a simple format by Jeunesse. The masses have an opportunity to experience something they've never had the chance to experience before now. Let's look at some of the famous people and see what the aging process has done to them. We all know James Bond. At the left at about age 30 and at the right at age 65. What's really happened here? What's happened is what happens to most of us, and up till now we really didn't know the secret. How many people recognize Captain Kirk? The same thing happens to us that happens to the stars. To find the cause and what to do about it, we don't have to go to another planet. To find the solution, we have it right here. We'll analyze the myth about weight loss programs, the secrets that we have searched for, and the answers we now have. Both the muscle gain and fat loss secrets with ZEN Bodi. Let's take a look at body composition. As we age, unhealthy people end up with a lot of body fat and less muscle mass. And that's what happens with changing hormones as well as our lifestyle. In the past, most diets have you lose both fat and muscle mass. You lost weight and were thinner, but your function really wasn't optimal. That was a setup for an unhealthy future result. When you have the type of diet that loses both fat and muscle mass, you end up with high blood pressure, higher cholesterol, more joint pains, and in essence, you're not restoring the body to a position of health. A healthy diet helps restore more muscle mass and reduce body fat, giving you lower cholesterol, blood pressure down, more function, and less joint pain. That's what they've been doing in the anti-aging clinics and research labs, looking at how to manipulate more weight loss, but look more toned, act better, walk better, feel better, and more importantly, keep the weight off. The key secret is most diets have you become a smaller fat person because you keep the same ratio of fat to muscle. I know a smaller fat person sounds contradictory, but most have the same ratios and don't change their body mass ratios. If this person has the same ratio of fat and muscle, but weighs less in pounds, he'll regain his weight and be unhealthy. Today's diets fail by not addressing the science inside the cells, inside the fat cells, and the key hormones involved in weight loss and muscle gain. For the first time, Jeunesse has combined science, products, and more importantly, made it easy for you to use on a daily basis. Before this presentation is over, we'll all leave with something we never thought possible, the ability in a matter of weeks to see a difference in how you look and feel. Today we can look inside the body with new types of computers that show us how much body fat and muscle mass we have. In Dr. Giampapa's office, they have a machine like this that records people and their progress. It's an expensive process we no longer need because we now understand how to manipulate the body to make these changes. We know that more body fat and less muscle is a certain path to rapid aging and poor health. And with less body fat and more muscle mass, we'll have a healthier body. It's not just about cosmetics and looking good in your clothes. It's about getting healthier, looking better, feeling better, and improving the quality of your life. Diets of the past have not addressed this. Jeunesse is now addressing the science. How do we get there and maintain it? What are the causes of this in the first place? Well, let's take a look. There are a lot of causes we're confronted with in the 21st century. We all have a very busy lifestyle. We don't have the time to cook fresh food, to eat what we need. We don't normally get the right amount of protein and the right types of carbohydrates. How do we get all that in this fast-paced world of the 21st century? We need a system that gives it to you immediately. The first thing we need to know, again, is that it isn't about weight loss. It's about fat loss, and particularly fat around the tummy. Dr. Giampapa says he can spot a person walking down the street and tell by his shape what his cholesterol level is, his triglyceride level, and can tell within a small fraction. When you see someone with lots of body fat around their waist, there's a problem. In the next few minutes, you'll understand some of those problems. Inflammation is one of the key contributors and causes of people getting heavier and body composition changing. It's not about joint pain. It's about the compounds that your cells create when you get older that impact how fat is stored and how fat is removed. With inflammation, the key hormone that's been studied is leptin. Have you heard of it? What does leptin do? It lets you know when you're full and you've had enough to eat, and that's the key signal that gets interrupted when you have a lot of inflammation. So when leptin isn't working, you want to continually eat more. You don't burn off body fat, you actually start to store your body fat more and more. Increasing chronic inflammation slows metabolism. Posture is poor, endurance is poor, your energy level gets less and less. This one hormone not working properly does a lot of damage to your appearance and function. Lifestyle factors are another major contributing factor that increases inflammation, particularly high sugar foods. McDonald's is one of the worst places you can eat. Not only does it raise blood sugar, it raises fatty acids, it raises cholesterol. It in general causes problems in your body. It's fine for a treat or to occasionally splurge maybe once a week or so. The rest of the week you need to follow a new way of living and help your body fight these factors of stress, lack of sleep, lack of exercise. It doesn't have to be complicated rituals of exercise, it just has to be routine. We all have bad habits. We don't eat right, we don't exercise right, we don't sleep enough, but the secret is this. Once you get the information you need and you learn the information changes habits, habits change activity, and activity changes your body. It all starts with the information. Our main goal, muscle mass, minimizing muscle loss and exchanging muscle gain. Every year we lose percentages of muscle mass after 40 to 50 years old for several very important reasons. As we age, it's not so much the outside of our body that ages, it's the intestines that age. If we don't have perfect food, we won't be able to digest proteins we need to build muscles. A perfect diet after 40 to 50 is not enough. What's important is getting the right amino acids, having the body be able to break them down and make them available. ZEN Fit, which is the essential amino acids drink, is a unique blend of pre-digested proteins. 20 grams of proteins in one little drink, and that's a lot of protein, and very few carbohydrates. More importantly, ZEN Fit has a very special type of amino acid called a branched chain amino acid and has an extra L-leucine that helps you build muscle more quickly. Science has us looking at what we need once we're 40 or over. The reason we need protein is to break it down, get these essential amino acids our body can't make on its own as we get older. Protein in this form actually keeps your appetite down. It keeps you more stable throughout the day and gives you more energy. As you get older, it becomes more difficult to keep and maintain or build muscle, even with exercise. The secret is getting the right types of proteins. L-leucine is one of the key components we've made sure that we have in ZEN Fit. Those branched chain amino acids, those that have those little arms on them that actually get into the muscle and help you build muscle, whether it's just walking, jogging, or playing tennis, it's a special type of amino acid required for that. How does this all work inside the body? What's the secret to permanent weight loss? A youthful body, improved health. It's really just two molecules. Simply, leptin lets you know when you're full, and adiponectin aids leptin to actually lower blood sugar. Now we're going to look at what happens to the fat cells in our body. Fat cells produce a fat hormone called leptin, and blood sugar travels to our brain and tells us, when I'm full, I don't need to eat anymore. And that's the secret. If that hormone is not working right and not shedding off the desire to eat, we have a serious problem, and there are a number of things that can cause that stoppage of leptin from letting you know when you're full. If we can turn off that signal, we won't eat as much, and we won't need that much body fat, and we'll actually start burning body fat. How does this work? When leptin is balanced in the body, it goes through the blood-brain barrier and tells the brain to turn off appetite and increases the burning of fat cells. That does two things. It stops your desire to eat and allows you to burn more body fat. As people accumulate more fat in their cells, By the way, you don't grow new fat cells. Most people don't know that when you're born with a certain number of fat cells, yes, a couple trillion fat cells. When you gain weight, each of those fat cells gets bigger. When you lose weight, those fat cells get smaller. You're not growing new ones. Each of those cells is like a tiny pharmacy that's making hundreds of types of protein and compounds. And the key ones help keep you slim, help you lose body fat, help you gain muscle mass. One of the bad components in this thing is called C-reactive protein. Dr. Giampapa likes to call it CRP, or crap. It blocks the leptin molecule and doesn't let it do its job. We have leptin, which helps you feel full, adiponectin, which aids leptin and lowers blood sugar and gets it under control, and C-reactive protein, or crap, which coats the leptin molecule and doesn't let it do its job. Pretty simple, right? The secret is how we keep the balance of those three hormones, and that's the science behind the ZEN Bodi system. Leptin resistance, which means leptin that's coated and not working, is what we want to avoid. The human body has the perfect system to keep its composition of lean and fat in a healthy range. It's called leptin. When leptin's working correctly, our appetite and cravings are working in harmony and we don't gain extra fat. If we eat too much of this CRP, or crap, it inhibits leptin's job and we gain body fat and just continue to eat. Fat creates crap and CRP sticks to the leptin molecule and prevents it from doing its job. We've determined what compounds inhibit CRP and help protect that leptin molecule. ZEN Shape helps restore the balance and sensitivity to the leptin molecules by doing just that. Adiponectin aids the leptin molecule and actually does the same thing, but also lowers blood sugar. One of the primary reasons people gain body fat is they eat too much sugar. One slice of white bread is worse than drinking 2 Coca-Colas for sugar content. It actually gets converted to fat quicker. We didn't even know that until the last few years. Adiponectin is a very important hormone that works with leptin. When we have an abundance of adiponectin, our body responds well and we don't turn blood sugar into body fat. One more thing, and this is a big one, the enzyme G3-PDH. We call it please decrease my heaviness. You don't even need to remember the name. We want less of this. Less is better. It increases conversion of blood sugar to body fat. We've now figured out a way to keep that down. ZEN Shape helps inhibit this enzyme and reduce the amount of sugar being converted to body fat. In one of Dr. Giampapa's published studies using ZEN Shape, one of the key nutrients in ZEN Shape shows it inhibits G3-PDHs dramatically by 71.6% compared to a control group, and fat production was reduced by 80.9%. It sounds complicated, but it's not. We're looking at 4 different things that the fat cell makes, and we're learning how to control them without the use of expensive hormones and injections, and with the right natural compounds and supplements. One other thing, norepinephrine is one of the most important fat signals, and it's supported by ZEN Bodi. It's available not just throughout the body, but also in the brain. It's one of the key transmitters that helps keep us fit, but it's also an appetite suppressant and naturally increases fat burning. The more we have, the less body fat we collect. These things make a huge difference. ZEN Shape supports natural levels in the body and supports the optimal levels of norepinephrine, which supports metabolism levels. Not only will you burn fat better, you'll feel more positive during the day. And isn't anti-aging about feeling better? L-tyrosine is one of the compounds we've decided to use, not only to make more norepinephrine, but what else happens when we age? Our thyroids get a little slow. We don't have energy. We don't burn body fat. So this was another target. L-tyrosine helps improve the function of the thyroid gland. It's one of the compounds. We've been able to enhance the production of adrenaline to maintain happy neurotransmitters in the brain as well. No matter what you do, take any compound you like, it won't compensate for no exercise and a bad lifestyle of eating or meals. The key is to learn the eating signals and have the ability to change your eating lifestyle, even if it's just a little. Heavy fat loss and body reshaping depends on the kinds of foods you eat. It's important to have the high protein at breakfast, and in Dr. Giampapa's books he talks about a simple formula for this. Morning should treat you like a king, lunchtime should treat you like a prince, dinner we should eat like a pauper. What does that mean? In the morning you should have high protein and you need good carbohydrates to get you through the day. Lunchtime, lots more protein and less fiber. And dinner, almost all protein, low fiber or no fiber, very simple. Mediterranean diets are some of the healthiest and follow that rule. When you get hungry in the afternoon or morning, ZEN Bodi System has a product that gives you the large proteins and good carbohydrates you need. and you carry it in a tiny little package. It's easy. You should exercise at least 20 minutes 3 times a week, and it's best in the morning. If you walk at least 15 minutes, even just getting on the treadmill in the morning, you'll burn 2 to 3 times more calories more efficiently than you will throughout the day. You actually jumpstart the hormones in your body to work better and burn calories better. In studies, just walking 3 times a week for 20 minutes or more will produce a dramatic drop in body fat. That's pretty cheap when you don't have to buy anything. To do that, you need a desire to change. With science behind you, it will have a dramatic impact on how you look and feel. Let's take a look at some of the benefits of a better body and better health. You burn fat, you build muscle, you decrease fat storage, and you have less of an appetite. You're not opening the refrigerator to peek in, you have less hunger, decreased cravings, and the best thing is you look good. When you look good, you feel better. It's positive reinforcement. When you look in the mirror and see you lost weight and your clothes fit better, you continue to improve. Dr. Giampapa compares the ZEN Bodi system to one he used to use, an expensive system with medication and high education that he used to accomplish these results in his patients. This is the first time any company has introduced something like this to provide 3 key products that can do just that, which in the past only doctors could afford. The benefit of ZEN Bodi system is to get healthy, live better, get more energy, feel better, feel younger, look more youthful, and have your body move more easily and have less inflammation. With less inflammation, you make less of those bad things we were talking about. This product has literally resolved not just the diet treatment part, but the aging process and what happens inside your cells and inside the fat tissues of the body. This is much, much more. In fact, it's not a weight loss program. It's an anti-aging, regenerative program. What are the products? The 3 main products making up the system are the ZEN Shape Capsules, ZEN Fit Amino Drink to give you more of that protein and to build your muscle, and the ZEN Pro Protein Shake with other things in it like fiber and certain things that are really good for your intestines. The right fiber that restores bacteria, helping you to get value from food you already eat. In the system, you take the ZEN Shape Capsules about 30 to 60 minutes before your 2 main meals. It helps with digestion and burning more body fat. The ZEN Fit drink will give you that extra protein you need to build muscle, so we start burning calories more efficiently. And ZEN Pro will help build more protein throughout the day as a snack, instead of taking a candy bar or a piece of cake. The bottom line is, take it to be healthy and to help build muscle and burn more body fat. This is what the products look like. ZEN Shape are the 2 capsules that we take before our meals. ZEN Fit is the source of key proteins and branched-chain amino acids and other key amino acids needed to get to the muscles and start building more muscle. And ZEN Pro is easily mixed with 8 to 10 ounces of cold water or almond milk. Low calorie, low sugar level, great tasting, a protein shake that's easy to carry with you at work or even when out for the weekend. You can mix it in a bottle of water. Every time you do it, you're taking a step to achieve change in your body. The science and the products from Jeunesse are here. You can choose that on the left, or on a matter of a month or 2, have a dramatic improvement that you can see on the right. You must have the information in order to make a change in your habits. Information changes habits, habits change activity, and activity changes your body. What Jeunesse has done is condense what took Dr. Giampapa over 20 years to learn, experimenting with what people need. They've turned that research into one of the most immediately effective, science-based products known to man. He wouldn't be sharing you with something that he didn't believe in. The secret to everything you're going to feel and see with this product is that it works at the core of the 50 trillion cells in your body. It works because it enhances and restores how those cells function. Many of his patients asked how old you have to be to benefit from the ZEN Bodi system. Many said, I'm 50 or 55 or 60, or look how heavy I am. Is it possible for me to do this? And that's not the approach. It's because of what you've heard from diets of the past that you make these comparisons. Keep an open mind. You're never too old or too young. If you think you weigh too much, it's just not the case. The science is revolutionary, particularly when used in conjunction with other Jeunesse products like Finity or AMPM. There's a synergy with each of these other products working within the cells. Is it really possible to see a difference at age 60 or 63? Well, take a look at Dr. Giampapa at age 63. He's been using the science for the last 10 years, and the proof is how you look, feel, and act. I can tell you this, it took him 25 years to learn it, but you don't have to learn it. You just have to experience it. And the time for a new body, a new healthy you, is right now. Understand this, Jeunesse does not create distributors. Jeunesse creates ambassadors with information to empower people to change their lives and those of people around them. And there's nothing better in the world than being able to help others, help the families of people around you get more healthy and have a more youthful look, and to make a fair living at it. Dr. Giampapa believes we're blessed, whether as distributors or customers, to be with Jeunesse, which in his mind is the most scientifically centered company in the world for youth and health, really making a difference in your body. Get back to the person who recommended the ZEN Bodi system and begin your path to the perfect body for you by reshaping your body and your life and that of your family. Start burning fat and building muscle today without traditional dieting using groundbreaking fat loss technology exclusive to Jeunesse. It's here for the taking. Take a look again at what we've developed.
Recent scientific investigation has unlocked the damaging secret of uncontrolled obesity and weight gain, revealing old claims to be false, with shocking results. Statistics now report the alarming climb is spreading worldwide and leading to the harsh reality that this can happen to anyone. Experts reveal that fat cells produce a vital messenger called leptin. Leptin is the most powerful hormone for appetite and metabolism control. It communicates to the brain to no longer crave food and tells the body when to start burning fat cells as energy. But the problem starts when the fat cells begin releasing an inflammatory molecule known as C-reactive protein. When CRP fuses with leptin molecules, it blocks the critical message the brain desperately needs to tell the body it's full. The metabolism is now no longer balanced, and the body goes into chaos. Enter the vicious cycle of unwanted weight gain, which can lead to extreme low energy, poor posture, obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. If we could restore balance to our metabolism, allowing leptin to enter as it should, this would assist in regulating appetite and fat burning properly. With the human body being the most sophisticated system on the planet, an advanced system requires an advanced solution to restore it back to proper order. This synergistic formula has been developed to solve this global problem and targets the essential aspects of intense fat loss, dramatic appetite control, the decrease of fat in inches, and the building of healthy, toned muscles. The body once again opens the way to excellent balance, allowing it to work in perfect harmony. The body stronger, the body leaner, the body younger, the body perfected. ZEN Bodi, groundbreaking fat loss technology, exclusive to Jeunesse.
Congratulations on spending a short time with us to learn how you can enhance your life, your health, and your lifestyle with Jeunesse and the ZEN Bodi system. This is J.W. Stratton from Tampa, Florida, wishing you a happy and healthy life.